gravestones across the darkest corners of the globe.
It's alright. I'm just gonna have to buy a better webcam. Huh. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I think I heard the game audio. Oh, it's alright. Yeah. Nah, I love that you have the super secret speed run. That's good. Yeah. Hello. I am a person. Yeah.
This would be real awkward. Okay, good. I've got
now you're racing a dog.
Nice. Don't disconnect him. All right, we've got to go because you've got less than 30 minutes now. Or you've got exactly 30 minutes.
Yeah, as long as we're done by in the next half hour, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think for the game, we should just intro the game. But what I'll do is I'm going to intro you first. Do you want to go first or second? You decide.
I mean, you can intro me first.
Okay, I'll set it. Okay, so I'll pass it to you. You'll introduce yourself, then I'll introduce myself. Yeah. And I think what I'll do is I don't want to talk over you. So what I'll do is I'll try and give a little bit of background about this stage, and then usually you're better at the strats and stuff. So maybe I'll pass it off that way, or if you feel there's a gap. But I think it's okay to have those intense moments where we're both quiet.
Yeah,
I think that's exciting. So yeah, I mean, we'll do a quick run now and practice. So I'll introduce it as the recording, and I'll pass it off to you first, and then we'll go to me, and then we'll start the race. All good?
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. This is fun. Okay. Let me get my voice together. Mysterious orange drink has been prepared.
Yeah.
It's not soda, folks. You'll never guess what this is. I'm never going to tell my chat in a million damn years. All right. So. All right. Hello, GDQ staff. If you're watching this is our submission to GDQ 2023. We are so excited to show off what might be one of the most fun arena fighters you're ever going to see. I just want to tell everyone that this is not a Power Stone clone, but if you like Power Stone, if you like those kind of games, it is in the similar vein. This is Rave Master. It is a GameCube exclusive game, and a kind of fight 'em / beat 'em up. I'm gonna pass it over to the person who's going to be racing with me today, Zara-san. Zara-san, take it away and tell us a little about the game and yourself.
Hey, thanks. I'm Zara. I'm the current world record holder in at least the category we'll be running today. And I actually found out about this game because of DBCade-san. And, you know, at first I kind of just thought it looks like a really fun game, and I started playing it, and it turns out it's a really fun game. And I'm not too familiar with all the little details about everything, but that's the thing. You don't have to be, you know, super familiar with all the specifics of this game to enjoy it. And I'll pass it back to my partner here.
Yeah, we'll be talking during the run about the mechanics, but this is it's a pretty easy game to pick up. Overall, it's just a little bit hard to master and dealing with the RNG. There's going to be a lot of RNG in this run. It's extremely exciting that. So please pray to the RNG lords. And let's go into story mode real quick here. Now, so story mode, this will be a part during our run where the incentive will go through. So for our speed run, we're going to either be running Ellie, Haru, or Musica. And the reason for that is that Shoota and Go are just a nightmare to run, and anything can happen, including a game over. In fact, not anything can happen. In fact, it's quite likely, unless you're playing really, really careful. So for the speed run, we really only like to run those 3 characters. So those are the 3 we're putting in submission. However, if for some reason the GDQ staff decides they want to make us suffer and also make it more exciting, you can tell us to put Shoota and Go in. However, we would really prefer not to, just because it could be a little like of an upset. But we both have run the game hundreds and hundreds of times. But for this one, we're going to show off Haru, because Haru is the most interesting character in the game. Wouldn't you say so, Zara-san? I would.
Yeah, Haru is definitely interesting because every character in this game has their own unique weapon, but Haru is the only one of the 5 main characters available that weapon actually transforms depending on the items you pick up during the battle. So this allows you, depending on RNG, to get one of pretty much the best weapon in the entire game, which is his dual blades. But hopefully, you know, you'll be seeing that later on in the run as we get into it. It is very RNG dependent whether or not you get access to those weapons, though.
Yeah, let's hope for the best. We're going to go ahead and click the button to open the Haru mode, and this is where we choose the game difficulty. This game has easy, normal, and hard, and they are drastically different. We're going to be doing normal, which is in a rare fighting game chance actually normal. It is actually truly in between easy and hard. Although this mode doesn't have the true ending, the characters are actually quite tough, and there seem to be about the normal spawn rate. There seems to be a lot of things that are just affected by normal mode, whereas hard mode, the characters are just way too difficult sometimes, and the items can be a little scarce. So we're going to just give a quick countdown, and then on go we're going to start. And the time for this run is going to end when we defeat the last character. So, are you ready, Zara-san?
Yes, let's get into it.
Let's do a countdown together. 3.
All right.
2. 1. Go.
Go.
All right. you can press start to skip the intros there. My mash was a little bit bad, so I didn't get the skip for some reason.
Yeah, it's probably a few frames lost. If you don't see the video or the intro at all, that's always a good sign.
Oof.
Alright, I just picked up one of the best items in the game. It's the flames, and that'll slowly drain health every time I hit them over time.
You aren't going to believe this, but I picked up... So, Haru basically is able to pick up different items in the run. I had to pause my commentary there for a second, because what happened is I actually lost my sword in the beginning of this game. So, when we do the run, we're going to have an extra person for commentary, most likely. There's actually a huge number of runners in this game right now on speedrun.com. It kind of exploded, which I'm really happy about. I think we've got like currently 10 runners of this game. So there's different kinds of pickups in this game. There's weapon pickups, and there's also ability pickups. So, unfortunately, if you lose your weapon, it will disappear after a certain amount of time, as will items that spawn on the field. And you can also only hold one of each slot. So there's 3 slots in this game, and you can hold a red slot, a yellow slot, and a blue slot. Looks like Zara-san's actually doing pretty good with the 1-2-3 combo. So one thing that makes Haru a little bit difficult is that we will be using our 1-2-3 attack, and then trying to wait for the enemy to land on a specific timing so that they don't trip when they fall down. So I've gotten a really bad weapon set here, so I'm actually going to go for a knife. And I see flame, so I'm going to pick up flame here, and I'm going to try and go for infinite, while Zara-san's actually still holding onto his sword. So this is like going really well for an example run, showing how we can basically on the fly have to change based on the weapon drop. There are actually, I want to say there's about 13 or 14 different weapons in this game. There's... Okay, we are like right behind each other. You want to introduce talk about the weapons?
Knives are really strong weapons. So there's Dancing Wolf and just the plain old knife. They're basically clones of each other. The TCM and I don't remember what the other one's specifically called are both great swords. Then you have the most interesting weapon, the Silver, which is basically just an upgraded fist, unless you're Musica, and then it becomes pretty much the best weapon in the entire game, in my opinion. And yeah, other than that, you got other stuff like the Thunder Hammer and the Tonfas, which all have their own unique characteristics. The Tonfas have a range attack. The Thunder Hammer's just overall very powerful.
Yeah, all weapons in this game have 2 different kinds of attacks. You have your normal attack, and you have your blowback attack. Actually, they have more than that. They have also super moves and then ultimate super moves. All of these are achieved by meeting different conditions. Looks like we're both having a hard time. This is actually, in my opinion, the most difficult stage in the game. I did not play it very safe.
As far as this run goes.
Yeah, as far as this run goes. Yeah, it's this run. It's 2v1 right here, so we can easily get just kind of overwhelmed.
Yeah, and the one nice thing is they can attack each other, and Go does have the Thunder Hammer, which makes it very easy for him to team kill, but outside of that, for trying to fight 2 people, especially on hard difficulty where everyone has 5 lives, just becomes a nightmare very quickly if you're not careful.
Oh, she stole health. Yeah, so some of the blue items in this game are passive, so right now I have kind of the, if you remember, like Mario's steal ability. So basically I'm harder to blow back. And then she has a ability right now. She stole the little, it looks like a paw print. That ability is actually recovering her health. So I'm essentially doing no damage right now. So I'd rather have that than anything else. And I'm going to go ahead and use my my abilities here. Sometimes, depending on the character and weapon that you're using, you don't have access to that weapon's super ability. Usually it's only if you have your character's weapon and meet their requirements. There's one other thing we didn't talk about. Some characters in this game don't actually have... Oh no, I died. I have to redo that stage.
That almost happened to me. I clutched it out right at the end.
That was tight. Yeah, I should have run away a little bit more, but I actually can still come back because after that, this fight there's a 2v2 fight.
Yeah, the big problem with 2v2 fights as well is, like with the 1v2 fight, your teammate can attack you and you can attack your teammate as well. So it kind of just becomes a nightmare sometimes when you're trying to fight. You'll end up team attacking, and yeah, things can spiral quickly. Now, the difficulty of this game is for real though. You have to be careful all the time, even on the lower difficulties, because, you know, death is possible.
Oof, I got set on flames.
Oh yeah, flames and electricity are the two scariest non-character specific abilities in the game.
Oh, I see. Doing pretty good on the 2v2 fight.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the 2v2 fights. My favorite story is Musica.
Oh, no.
As you can see on my screen, he has this giant tornado he can throw out, and that attack breaks this game, especially on higher difficulties. Yeah, you got this.
Oh, I don't know. Might actually have to. I'm stuck on this.
We may have to adjust difficulty to easy.
hey, that has never happened. I'm just extremely rusty right now.
It's okay. I was doing practice runs for this because I knew we were going to be doing it, and I was having a hard time with that fight on normal also.
Yeah.
It's just the nerves, you know, once you know you're going to be competing.
This is your win. Do you want to reset after we'll do it one more time?
Yeah, I mean, we can do it one more time. Okay,
I'll let you finish. I want to get my notes out anyway, actually. Yeah, man, I got absolutely... I was playing way too risky in that stage. I was like running up toward them rather than like run around them. I was not being smart there. GG.
Yeah.
Last fight for you.
GG. Wow, that was I split way late. No, it's still a gold split. That's weird.
No, that was a really good fight, honestly. Versus Siegfried just now. It's godlike. Your 2v2 fight went really quick as well. I was surprised.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened at the end there. I've never seen Musica's like ultimate ability before, but that thing is crazy. The tornado takes up, no joke, like most of the screen. You know what? I'll just reset here. This is the worst fight in the game.
Why?
I don't
What
wanna
happened?
bother doing it. I
you
just
hate it
hate
that
this
much?
fight. I hate that fight.
That could
that
have been a PV though, right?
No, I was a minute and a half behind.
Okay, I've got my notes out too.
For real though, there is nothing I hate more than fighting Let in this game.
Yeah, because I didn't explain the items fast enough or well, and my mouth was like jaw dropping in the beginning because I had the worst opening. All right, we'll start from the top. Make a note in chat so I remember from here. We have to do well, otherwise you're gonna be screwed. Okay. Or we could just do it when you come back from work. If it doesn't, but I think we can do this. All right. Let's start the recording. All right. Welcome, GDQ staff. If you're watching this, this is our submission for GDQ in 2023. We are super excited to participate and submit Rave Master for the GameCube. We've both been running this game for a while. This game's kind of blown up. It's a arena fighter, power fighter. It's really kind of its own game, but it borrows a lot from a lot of different genres. We're going to explain the game a lot during the run, but first, when we go live, I'll be introducing Zara-san. Zara-san, if you want to take it away, introduce who you are, and maybe say something about the game.
Hi, I'm Zara. I'm the current world record holder for the category we'll be running, and I actually got introduced to this game by watching DBK-san run this game during a marathon. And, you know, I thought it looked really fun, and I grew up on a lot of these arena fighter games like Power Stone. So, naturally it was a good game for me to try out. And this game is very unique in its own way. It's got a lot of cool mechanics about it, such as like the weapon system, and every character has their own specific weapon that's, like unique to them. However, other characters can pick up those weapons, but they're not as effective with it. So you'll be seeing a lot more of that as we get into the run. And for now, I'll pass it back to my partner here.
Thanks. All right. Yes, so we're going to go ahead and just get started right away. Time is going to start. First, we're going to go into story mode. Now, this is an explanation only for the staff. There are 5 characters in story mode. We can run any of them for the incentive, and we would like to submit a character incentive for that as well. However, we can do all 5 characters, but we're only going to list 3 of the characters because Shuda and Go are just nightmarish. It's very easy to get a game over. They tend to be a little bit on the sluggish side of attack speed, and just in general are harder in our opinions. But as far as difficulty goes, we'll go ahead and open up. We're going to be doing Haru today because he's probably the most exciting. You'll see that there's easy, normal, and hard. The difficulties vary greatly, and we'll be doing normal mode so that we can show the difficulty in the game, but still be able to have a really nice run and not have to worry about the AI absolutely blowing us up. In this way, the race should be quite about even. Like Zara-san said, he's the world record holder, and there's been a lot of runners lately who have helped just really pump up this game. So it should be a close race. Things are going to be very tight later on during some the 1v2, 2v1 fight, 2v2 fights, 2v1 fights. But okay, we're just going to go ahead and get started. Time will start on 3, 2, 1, and it'll end on the last hit of the last fight. Whenever you're ready, Zara-san, I'll let you go ahead and do the countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, nice. So we can skip the intros here. So if we hit start, we should be able to skip them instantly. That part's just mashing. Now, Haru-san's the most unique character because he starts with a weapon called TCM, or the 10 Commandments, as the weapon is fully named. And this game is interesting because, like Power Stone, yes, you can actually pick up, well, Power Stones. But in this game, all Power Stone does is heal your energy. But all the other items in this game, you actually have, you'll see I have under my health bars, you have slots of slots for, like, right now I have the fire slot in there. Well, there's actually a yellow item slot and a blue slot. If I'm able to pick up a number of those in any combination, I'll gain different abilities. But with Haru, what makes Haru so interesting is TCM will actually transform and completely change his moveset, his damage, his supers, and his ultimate attacks. So outside of the normal 1, 2, or 4, there actually attacks. There's attack button in this game, but depending on how you press it and how you time it, determines what kind of attacks you'll get. So I got a little bit of 4 energy on items, so I had to deal with a 1 set, but it looks like Zara-san cleared into the second stage. So I'll let Zara-san explain the second stage of the game versus Lance.
Yeah, so the second fight is Lance. It's pretty much the same as the first fight. They have the same weapon styles, so there's not much variation there. What you want to do is you want to get a 3-hit combo, and then as the enemy launches into the air, you have 2, like, he's going to do one of 2 things. He's either going to air dodge back onto his feet, and in that case, you have to delay your next attack to give him a second to be able to do a 3-hit combo on him again, or he's going to hit the ground and just, like, take some time to get up from there. Ideally, you want them to actually air dodge and get up, like, and land on their feet, because it does save time overall. And a lot of this game is just RNG. It's all about the items you get during the battle. Some of the items, like the flame and the lightning, are extremely powerful. Haru has his raves, which, like I said, we talked about, upgrade his weapons, and that can be very beneficial. Ideally, you want to get 2 of the raves, because 1 in 3 raves actually is a worse weapon than your base weapon. Yes. As DBK-san's showing right now, the dual blades are easily super powerful in this game.
Yeah, the dual blades are, not only are they powerful, they actually allow Haru to gain access to an infinite. He has one of the best supers where he drops meteors from the game. Well, it's an ultimate attack. His super is incredibly hard to dodge. I mean, not only that, a lot of weapons in this game, when you hold them, they give you damage bonuses, but fire and ice actually also give you damage bonuses. So not only does it have that, it has the flame ability built in. So you're just overpowered, really. I'm having a little bit of a bad stage stream name here. I wasn't able to not go out of his weapon, so I've taken a death. During our practice one just now, I had a little bit of trouble here. So this is usually, these next 2 fights usually determine the run along with the final fight. Let me go ahead and use Dragon. I need to get them out of the items. Some supers in this game, they're really interesting because, yeah, you have a blowback attack with characters. I should talk about the attacks, but it's so hard to explain because every character is so unique. But you have a blowback attack that actually knocks a weapon or item out of the character, which also the enemy only, or you, if it gets knocked out, only have a few seconds to pick up that item before it changes or disappears.
Yeah, that can be extremely inconvenient if you take a death. because by the time you respawn, your item is more than likely going to disappear. So really, if you have a full set and you take a death, it actually can swing the tide of an entire run, just because you lose all of those items you saved up for.
Alright. I was lucky because in this stage I was able to basically fight them 1v1. And right when Go goes down, I can go for Rosa, his partner. Rosa has a better weapon in my opinion, but Go has the ability to shock the whole stage. But it looks like Zara-san's going on to the 2v2 fight. Oh, I did forget to mention, there are 1-ups in this game. If you ever see a 1-up appear in this game, we will instantly stop whatever we're doing and try and get that 1-up. That is the worst item to have appear.
Especially, yeah, if the AI players, they get one, it's just gonna waste time for you. Especially on a mode like hard mode where all the enemies have 5 lives instead of 3. It can just create tons of issues.
Sorry, we're recording this video. It's super late for me and it's super early for Zara-san. So we both been gaming as well the previous days. We both have probably between us hundreds and hundreds of runs of this game. So for the most part, the main thing, the difficult thing about running such a speedrun makes it so interesting is that learning how to just deal with the RNG and how to adapt to the run can be the most difficult thing, because you just really can get bad luck, not just with the weapons, but your AI can actually get in your way in the 2v2 fight, or the enemy can just get really lucky with their item pickups and make it absolutely impossible for you. Like right now, I'm just getting completely bullied, so there's nothing my AI didn't do anything.
Yeah, the amount of RNG in this game is unreal. Like, I've had runs where at the start of every battle I get 2 raves and instantly get dual blades on pretty much every fight. And then I've had runs where you can't even find a rave for the entire battle, and you're just going to the next battle, trying to survive just with your base TCM. Which really, as far as weapons go, is powerful, but it's very slow. It's very hard to land combos with. So yeah, RNG makes such a big difference in each run. It's more Haru dependent, I would say, than anybody else, but there's quite a lot of RNG in every single run, especially with how the AI reacts. And I set another gold split.
Nice. During a submission recording, that's hype. Yeah, I had a really good split earlier, and then I'm having a super red right now on the second stage. But it can't be helped. Oh, nice! Lance is actually doing something. So the way TCM works, I explained that it changes, but the names of them are basically, if I pick out a red item, it'll become Explosion. A blue item, it becomes the Silver Lion. A yellow item, it's this Blue Crimson. And I need a health item. Oh, my AI attacked me, so I died. That's nice. Thank you.
Best case scenario, I got the dual blades against Let. Let is the worst character to fight in this game because his base weapon is fists. He has this really annoying jump kick, and he will parry every attack you throw at him. So he's just a nightmare for me to fight every single time. I prefer to just do runs without him if possible.
Yeah, Let also has a real... The problem is when Let parries you, he's one of the characters in this game that his weapon is actually his fists. So and he has some of the fastest frames on his attack, and he has access to grabs, instant air dive kicks. He's a really, really strong and terrifying character.
Yeah, both his super move and his ultimate move are both really powerful.
Are you on the last
pretty
fight?
Much, I am on the final fight.
Nice.
There is potential where if I can save somehow 20 seconds on this last fight, I could technically set a record.
I was gonna say, you're close to world record pace right now.
I did get some really good luck on a few of the worst fights. Like on Let, I got really lucky. On Siegfried, I got really lucky. I had good RNG on the 2v2.
Yeah, I'm getting a really good Siegfried. He's just jump resetting, and I'm letting his knees are buckling pretty quick. Yeah, if you try and attack a character too fast in this game, you'll actually knock them down, which you don't really want to do. You want to either knock them back up in the air, and you can do like follow-up air attacks and all sorts of like wall combos in this game. But the best thing that we're hoping for is getting any combination of the two items with Harukun, so we can have the transformation weapon. We don't want to get all three items, and Zaru-san mentioned this, but if you get all three items, you get the weapon called Male Force in this game. The problem is, Male Force has the lowest attack bonus, it's 0.7, whereas if you compare that to the original weapon, just TCM, it's 3.4 times. Did you GG?
Yeah.
Nice.
I am on the run. Now we'll see how this goes for you at the end.
Yeah, I'm getting a really good let. I'm not getting great. I didn't get great items, but this let is not countering me. I only moved out of range once.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That's always what you want to see.
These were actually gold.
Let has a 5-hit combo. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a 5-hit. What were you saying?
Yeah, his 5-hit combo is just so brutal for, like, you can't block in between it. Like, it comes out so fast. If he starts hitting you with it, there's just absolutely nothing you can do. It's the worst fight in the entire game by far. The best thing you can hope for when fighting Let is that he picks up a weapon.
Yeah, if he picks up a weapon,
you know.
He can't do any of his special moves, and he loses the combo and the damage bonus. So I don't know why, but sometimes the AI will automatically pick up a weapon. Most of the time, the AI is manipulated by items that are on the field. So, for example, if there's a Power Stone on the field, which gives energy in this game, they'll instantly go for that pickup. Or a 1-up. So it seems to have like a priority system in it. But sometimes, like Let, for example, will outright ignore certain weapons. But if there's like a hammer, like Go's hammer can drop on the field. If Go's hammer appears, the physical up, I'm gonna get that. Then Let will instantly pick up. King is kind of a pushover. There's really not much to say. He's strong, and he has the exact same thing that Haru has, where if he picks up a certain set of weapons with his default default set of abilities, then he gets a powered up version exactly like ours. But that's not going to happen. I missed the super move.
Yeah. I've seen it happen one time, and it was on hard mode, where the AI is just so much better.
What was your final time? Mine was 14:17. What was yours?
Mine was 11:42.
Oh my god. That's really close.
That's about 31 seconds off of world record.
Yeah. Yeah, I had this. This is a really good example for a submission because we wanted to show just, I haven't been practicing this much, and Zaru-san got back in, but we've done a lot of runs, but for the month we took a break, and these are both really, really good times. This is about the time you could get, I would say, if you get bad luck or have a little bit of trouble. It could be a little bit worse. That's why we're going to set the time to 20 minutes, just in between our talking, explanation. And we'll probably have one more community member. I think we're going to have a couch of a couple of the other runners who said they wanted to join us. So there's always going to be a lot of talking during our submission. But you can hit start, by the way. It's Zara-san. I don't know if you can skip the text. But yeah, overall, I just think that this is one of the most fun fighters that I found 2 years ago. I had the game for 5 years, and the soundtrack is amazing. The fighting mechanics are extremely deep. The items are just fun. That's the most important thing. It's just a fun game. Oh, this song's different. Okay. This is different from the Japanese version. This is my first time hearing this.
You've never heard this before?
I've never heard this song
before. This is the greatest thing in this entire game. This song.
Oh my gosh. So I actually picked up the English version just so we could do the run for this. But I'll show the physical version off in a second. Anything you want to say, Zara-san, real quick?
Yeah, I mean, what I'll say is that this game is just so much fun. It doesn't matter if you're playing it casually, speedrunning it. Like, I picked up this game, never played it in my life before, and within an hour of picking it up, had my first world record. So, really, if you're ever interested in getting into speedrunning, this is a really great place to start.
Yeah, Zara-san and myself and a lot of the other runners are on the anime speedrun community Discord and around. If you want to hop on to speedrun.com and message on the forums, I mean, we're always happy to have more runners for this game. I don't know how much it's running for now, but the Japanese copy of this game is particularly cheap. It's like probably due to the current pricing, it's probably like $3, but the US version was $60. So just be aware of that. Aside from story mode, there's also the arcade mode where you can unlock King. Some of the, I don't want to spoil it because it's really good, but there's some really, really strong boss characters and side characters that you can use, as well as actually a character from that also appears in Fairy Tail, because the universes are connected. Other than that, this would be the part where we'll probably give shout outs to people who helped just make the game fun. Obviously Zara-san throwing in the competition, just absolutely destroying the leaderboard, made it exciting. We'll make sure to give it shout out to Ray-san and Farmington-san and all the others, GDQ staff. So that's going to be it for pretty much for the submission. This is I would just say that if you want a really exciting race where there might be a lot going on, but it's always like intense, this is the perfect game. And I hope that there's more opportunity to show off party games. We're very thankful for the opportunity, and we hope we get to show it off at GDQ.
Yeah, I definitely would be happy if we were able to show this game off. It's just such a fun game. Words can't describe it until you've played it.
All right. So we'll clip here, and this will be our submission. Thank you very much.
Perfect. No problem. Thank you.
See you at the marathon, hopefully. Bye.
Yeah, I hope so. I gotta get ready for work though. I have like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully you're close.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it's not that bad, honestly. I took a shower because you said you were on your way home, so yeah. I'm actually all right. But
I think that turned out good. Yeah. Damn, dude, you got an extremely good record just now. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's second place on the leaderboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Nice, dude. That was hype.
Yeah, that's a good race.
I'm gonna cut this and then submit it. I'm just curious. I know we got to run. Are you submitting anything else?
No, I'm not submitting anything else.
So you're just submitting through me.
Yeah.
Okay. If I need anything, or if you have to submit or whatever, I'll message them and ask. But I'm just gonna go ahead and, if I have your permission, just cut it and submit on our behalf.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, dude. Thank you so much, Zara-san. This was awesome. GG, by the way. Yeah. Congrats. You crushed me twice. Now I'm extra motivated.
Yeah, now you got to actually put in some practice. Now.
Yeah, I'm super rusty, man. I've been playing a bunch of other Kusoge and random stuff. So, all right.
See, the fact is I might have, like, I haven't been playing Haru a lot, but I've been every once in a while grinding out hard mode attempts on Ellie and just getting destroyed. So
nice.
All right, man. I never lost that edge. So
I know, I can tell. I'm gonna get it back.
But yeah. Oh, I definitely hope so, and I'm really hoping we get accepted. And yeah, it was a fun time. GG's.
Yeah, if you want to do another attempt or video later, just let me know. But I'm just gonna submit this one for now, so it's in there. Yeah. Like, we just need a placeholder for right now. But if you want to redo it again, whatever, just let me know.
I mean, I'm sure it's all right. If you want to redo it or whatever, if we can figure out some of those tech issues, because, like, I get it. If you feel that it's better if we do that, I mean, we can definitely do that. But I'm actually happy with that submission.
Me too. It was hype, man. It's good. It's good too, because it shows, like, if there's a bad, like, kind of like a mess up, like what the time frame's going to be. So I think 20 minutes is safe bet for the run.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough. And see, what we need to do if it gets accepted is show off that ending song, just because that ending song is so good. Like, I can't believe you've never heard that.
No, I didn't even. That's not on the Japanese soundtrack. So that was so super random to me. I was like, "What is this? It's banging, but what is this?"
I know. I don't know what it is either. One time I finished a run and left it on, and I was like, "What? This song?" Yeah. But yeah.
All right, go
have a great rest of your night, though. I gotta
have a good rest of your day.
Gotta go.
Good luck at work.
Thank you.
If you get yelled at, just tell them a strange man from Japan harassed you.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Like I said, I don't have to leave for about 15 minutes. So I'm okay.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
Peace. Nice. Oh, I gotta exit. Close this. I don't think this is a emulation thing. Okay. I do need to save, actually. Can you do without saving? No. Sloppy. Oh, memory cards. Whoops. I'll save it right now.
Yes.
Yes. Trying to think what to do. Let me. I want to stream more, guys, but I have to actually edit the run and submit it. unless you want to watch that boring process. Let me turn chat back on. You guys can talk now. I saw there were quite a number of people in here earlier. No, I think I'm gonna end it. I think this is just like a short stream. I'm gonna be back with, like I said, Dragon Quest tomorrow. I said it'd be sporadic, but yeah, I just need to edit this. I'm probably gonna watch some stuff. That's about it. Like I've got like one more game I might submit to GDQ, but the main 4 got done, so I just need to like edit those right now and submit them. I'm probably gonna put this one second, because like a race has a really good chance of getting in, and the other stuff is it's good, but I don't know. So we'll see. I'll figure it out. I don't know how they prioritize it. What else? Nothing else to say. I'm hoping I get in. Like I said, it's online, so it's really like a rare chance. I'll be back. 12:48. Yeah. Let's edit. Peace. Thank you for the follows. Shout outs to Waffle Booter-san for the follow. I appreciate it. Or is it Waffle Butter? Booter or Butter? Whatever you are delicious. Stop the stream.